Can the Saints save Minkah Fitzpatrick from the Dolphins' tanked season? The New Orleans Saints and Miami Dolphins could not be headed in more different directions after the first week of the NFL regular season. The Saints capped off a thriller with a last-second field goal, inching out a win over the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, the Dolphins were struggling with an organizational decision to punt on the entire year in hopes of landing a top draft pick. That hasn't sat well with everyone. Armando Salguero of the Miami Herald reported that multiple Dolphins players have expressed a desire to get traded away from Miami. Careers in the NFL are brief, and few people want to waste their years on a team trying to lose. Some players have already been moved. The Saints saw that firsthand when the Texans debuted two former Dolphins in left tackle Laramie Tunsil and wide receiver Kenny Stills. It's a safe bet that Miami will unload more players as they look to stockpile draft assets. If that's the case, there's no better fit for them on Miami's roster than defensive back Minkah Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick was a Defensive Rookie of the Year candidate in 2018 after the Dolphins drafted him 11th overall, logging 80 tackles and 2 interceptions, with 9 other pass deflections. But Miami has since overhauled every position from general manager to head coach. There's no sunk cost in Fitzpatrick for them if they think they can add a valuable future asset. He's a versatile player who can play anywhere on the field, but he's at his best when defending the slot. In 2018, Fitzpatrick had the NFL's best passer rating when playing slot corner, which he played 40% of the time. He spent the rest of his time at the boundary corner spot, free safety, and strong safety, leading the Dolphins in defensive snaps played. He was the only player to get more time than linebacker Kiko Alonso, who the Saints acquired from the Dolphins earlier this month. But Dolphins coaches pulled him and several other starters during their Week 1 blowout loss to the Baltimore Ravens. He recorded 49 snaps against Baltimore and played in the slot on only 12 of them, and his coaches wouldn't answer why they misused him.